Elite Facts presents
5 dark sides to fairy tales you didn't know as a kid.
5.
Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood is one of the more light-hearted tales. Yes, it does include a wolf eating Little Red Riding Hood's mother, as well as attempting to eat her as well, but it ends on a nice note in which the huntsman ends up saving the grandmother along with Little Red Riding Hood. Well, in the original version of the book that was written by Charles Perrault, the wolf represents a sexual predator. The reason for this is because in the time period that the book was written in, girls who lost their virginity would state that they'd, quote, seen a wolf. This was made clear when, at the end of the book, Perrault placed a quote on the last page confirming the representation and themes linked to sexual predators.
4.
Cinderella. So in the Disney version of Cinderella, we had a reason to hate the wicked stepsisters because of the way they treated Cinderella and their attempts to get the attention of the prince by wearing Cinderella's glass slippers. Well, in the original tale, these stepsisters are just plain crazy. Even though they couldn't wear the glass slippers because they were too small, one of them ends up cutting off her own toe and heel in order to make the slipper fit on her feet. And as if that isn't enough, during the wedding of Cinderella and the prince, the wicked stepsisters have their eyes pecked out by crows. There's a reason the original writers are called the Brothers Grimm.
3.
Pinocchio. The original film was quite the charming one, very kid-friendly. While the original book may have been written by a madman. In the book, when Pinocchio is able to walk, he runs away from home, which makes the police believe that his creator, Geppetto, must have abused Pinocchio, thus leading to Geppetto being arrested. When Pinocchio returns home, he's warned of the dangers of hedonistic pleasures and obedience by his talking pet cricket. Well, that is until he eats the cricket. Yeah, you can see why they cut parts of the original book out of the animated movie now, huh?
2.
Tangled/Rapunzel. So, although Tangled is a loose adaptation of the original Rapunzel story, it is still worth bringing up as it is the most popular adaptation of the original story. In the original version by the Brothers Grimm, Rapunzel gets pregnant with the prince's child before escaping. Unfortunately for them, the evil sorceress finds out and, as punishment, the sorceress cuts off Rapunzel's hair and throws her into the wilderness to die. When the prince shows up at the tower to visit her, he's greeted by the sorceress who's holding Rapunzel's hair, signifying that he will never see her again. In despair, the prince jumps headfirst out of the window and is blinded by the thorns below. Because of this, he wanders around aimlessly. While this is happening, Rapunzel is giving birth to twins in the forest. Because of this, her voice was able to guide the prince toward her, and her tears are able to restore his eyesight, allowing them to all live happily ever after. Yeah, it's really weird when you say it out loud.
1.
Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Unlike the Disney version of Snow White, in the Brothers Grimm version, the evil queen stepmother requests that a hunter take Snow White into the forest and kill her. Disney left out the graphic details. In the original book, the evil queen also requests that when the hunter kills Snow White, that he must bring her heart and lungs. Much like in the Disney story, he cannot bring himself to kill Snow White and leaves her. However, in the book, to cover his tracks, the hunter ends up bringing the queen a set of lungs and a heart belonging to a boar. The queen eats the heart and lungs, thinking that these organs belong to Snow White herself. In the book, the queen tried twice and in both attempts was unsuccessful in killing Snow White. The rest of the film follows closely to the original story written until the very end of it. During the wedding of Snow White and the prince, the evil queen is also invited as a guest. However, instead of being treated like a guest, she's punished for her actions by being forced to wear burning hot iron shoes and dance in them until she drops dead. How's that for a happy ending?
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more Elite Facts.